So we all know how powerful AI is, right? But here's the thing. A generic model, fresh out of the box, doesn't know the first thing about your business. To make it truly useful, you've got to give it a specialized education. And today, we're breaking down the two main ways businesses do exactly that: reg and fine-tuning.
Think about it this way. Your standard large language model has basically consumed the entire public internet. It can write a sonnet or explain quantum physics, but can it tell a customer about your company's return policy for last quarter? Or can it draft a marketing email that sounds exactly like your brand? Probably not. And that's the gap we're here to talk about.
So to bridge that gap, you've got two main tools in your toolbox: Retrieval Augmented Generation, we'll just call it RAG, and fine-tuning. Now, they might sound super technical, but the concepts are actually pretty simple. Think of it like this. One method gives your AI a library card to all your company's private knowledge, while the other sends it to a highly specialized training academy.
All right, first up, let's talk about RAG. Honestly, the best way to get your head around RAG is to think of it as giving your AI an open book exam. Instead of forcing it to memorize every single fact, you're allowing it to look up the correct, most current information from your own documents, right when it needs it.
Now, here's a key detail. RAG isn't really changing the AI model's brain. It's more of a clever process, or a design pattern, that you wrap around it. You're adding an information retrieval step. This setup lets the AI go and search your private knowledge base, all your PDFs, internal wikis, policy docs, before it even tries to generate an answer.
And this quote really hits the nail on the head. RAG provides inputs to the model, but it absolutely does not train the model. It's all about providing context in the moment. You ask a question, and RAG feeds the AI the exact, relevant snippets of information it needs to answer that one question. It's not learning a new skill, it's just being handed the cheat sheet.
So how does it actually work in practice? Well, it's actually beautifully simple. Step 1, you ask a question. Something like, what are our shipping options for Canada? Step 2, the RAG system instantly scours your internal documents for anything related to shipping and Canada. Step 3, it then bundles your original question and the relevant info it just found and sends the whole package to the AI. And finally, step 4, the AI generates an answer based only on those verified documents it was just handed. Simple as that. Okay, let's switch gears and talk about the other side of the coin: fine-tuning. If RAG is that open book exam, then fine-tuning is like sending your AI to a prestigious graduate school to earn a PhD in a very specific subject. We're not just giving it facts to look up. We are fundamentally changing how it thinks, how it behaves, and how it communicates.
With fine-tuning, you're actually taking a powerful pre-trained model and continuing its education, but this time, you're using your own carefully curated dataset of examples. The end result is a brand new, bespoke version of that model. This isn't just about knowing what to say. It's about learning how to perform a specific skill or adopt a very particular style.
And this is where you can see the incredible business value. You can fine-tune a model to understand dense legal contracts, for example. Or you can teach it to generate code in a specific programming style for your team. Or, and this is a big one, you can make it adopt the exact witty, friendly, or formal tone of your brand's voice. It's perfect for when you need to change the AI's core behavior, not just its access to knowledge.
Okay, so we've got the fact checker on one side and the highly trained specialist on the other. The open book exam versus the graduate degree. Now let's put them side by side, head to head, so you can see exactly when you'd pick one for your business over the other.
At the end of the day, the difference really boils down to this. RAG is all about providing knowledge. The AI learns where to find the right information. It's about knowing what. Fine-tuning, on the other hand, is all about modifying behavior. The AI learns a new skill or style internally. It's about knowing how. This table really lays it all out. You're going to use RAG for things like a customer support bot that has to give accurate, up-to-the-minute answers from your product manuals. And its biggest benefit? It drastically reduces the chance the AI will hallucinate or just make stuff up, because every single answer is grounded in a real document you provided. But you'd use fine-tuning to, say, build a marketing assistant that can write social media posts in your company's unique voice, because you're teaching it a specific creative skill. Okay, now for the million-dollar question. Which one is right for you? The trick is, it's not about which one is better in general. It's about which tool is right for the specific job you have in mind. So let's walk through a really simple way to figure that out. So which way do you go? Well, the right path really depends on just three things: what your goal is, what your data looks like, and just how critical it is to get factually perfect answers.
Here's a quick decision guide for you. Just ask yourself these 3 questions. 1. What is my main goal? Am I just trying to answer questions from a pile of documents? That's a job for RAG. Or am I trying to teach the AI a new skill or a personality? That sounds like fine-tuning. 2. What does my data look like? Is it a big collection of searchable documents? Go with RAG. Or is it a clean set of input-output examples? That's perfect for fine-tuning. And finally, number 3, is it absolutely critical that the AI doesn't make things up? If you need to cite sources and guarantee factual answers, you should almost always start with RAG.
So here's the rule of thumb. If your main goal is to make your AI an expert on your company's specific and maybe constantly changing knowledge base, start with RAG. It's usually way faster, cheaper, and safer from a factual point of view. But when you need to fundamentally change the AI's personality or teach it a whole new skill, that's when you should explore the world of fine-tuning.
And that leaves us with one last, really exciting thought. The choice isn't always RAG or fine-tuning. The most powerful, most advanced AI solutions are probably going to use both. Just imagine an AI model that's been fine-tuned to be a world-class expert in medical language, but it's also using RAG to access the latest clinical trial data in real time. That's not just giving your AI 2 brains, that's creating a superbrain. And that right there, that's the future we should all be getting ready for.